Hello. Well, we have made it, haven't we? May the 17th has come and gone, and everyone in the industry is now reopened. And from what I hear from our members, trading well, better than expected is the phrase that I hear. It may not be 2019, but we're certainly seeing some results, both in terms of the numbers of people and the amount of plays we're seeing on our products, higher than members would have expected, which is really, really great to hear. It gives me a great deal of pleasure, as does we're seeing the weather out the window. Great this half term to see a little bit of sunshine, and I know for a fact that many, many people are taking the opportunity to take their families to the seaside and using what we have to offer in our seaside arcades. Really, really good news. Now, of course, it's been an incredibly tough 12, 13, 14 months, and it's going to take some time to rebuild the balance sheets of companies up and down the country in whatever part of the business they are in. But with us being open and hopefully, and I do have my fingers crossed when I say this, no further twists and turns in this pandemic, we can begin to look to the future. And that is certainly what I'm doing and what we're doing in Bacta. The team is very much harnessed towards making sure that we continue to deliver a top quality service to all of our members. And we've been having a really good hard think about our strategy and about the roadmap we have and the things that we need to do to make sure that we give you the top quality service that you should get. So we're looking at our strategy, our objectives. We want to rewrite the roadmap that we produced 4 years ago. We want to have a really good look at some of the services that we offer, and I'm delighted, as many of you know, to be able to say that we'll be launching the new Bacta portal in a few weeks' time, which will bring not only self-exclusion and customer interaction to you in a digital way that will mean you can get rid of paper from your businesses, but also things like age verification. We'll be putting all of our toolkits on there, the template risk assessments, all of the things that you have to do to run your business will be available to you in a digital format. So look out for that. We'll be putting a demo version in your hands, as I say, in a matter of weeks, so you can get to look at that and play with it and train your staff on it. We're also obviously going to be looking to maintain the momentum we've created around the Gambling Review. Our submission, for those of you who have read it, you will know is very comprehensive. It's got a number of asks in there to correct what are now anachronistic restrictions on the industry and could very safely be changed as part of this review process. But I think the danger for us is that with all of the focus online, we might find that we just get sort of elbowed to one side in our asks. So my objectives over the next 9 to 10 months as that review is underway within government is to make sure that we don't get elbowed aside and that government does remember that we're here, that we're an important part of the economy, contributing nearly 2 billion to the UK economy and also providing employment for around 34,000 people, and to remind them that we are part and parcel, certainly at the seaside, I would argue, of the fundamental fabric of our social and culture in this country. So they need to remember that, and they need to give us what we want, and we'll be pressing for that, alongside some more financial support. As I said earlier, this COVID pandemic has absolutely decimated balance sheets. And just because we're reopened doesn't mean everything's hunky-dory. It's going to take years to rebuild those balance sheets. And these businesses are going to need support right the way through that period to make sure that they don't fall over, even though they might be trading. And that message is getting through, I know, loud and clear, not just from Bacta, but from a number of the other organisations with which we are engaged, not least UK Hospitality, which you might have seen we have recently joined. So from all of you who have seen these video podcasts before, you know I'm an optimistic person. I've tried to remain so right the way through the pandemic. I know it's tough. I know it's going to be tough, but I do want to remain optimistic, and I hope the industry will join me in that. It's just so great to see everybody open. There's a real buzz around the industry at the moment, and I want to see that continue. Thank you very much for listening, and if you have any questions at all, you know you can just pick up the phone and give me a call. Thank you.